Well, the XRP ledger is now trending on Twitter, and in this video I'm going to tell you why, because it involves things like NFTs, tokenization, and the expansion and use case of the XRP ledger. And it's some extremely bullish information that I'm going to be talking about. And not only that, it comes on the backs of what Microsoft just announced, that on their gaming experience called Minecraft, they are banning NFTs, tokenization, and anything to do with blockchain. This has been a headline now for a day or two, but I'm going to explain what Mojang Studios and Microsoft kind of explained why they made that decision. Also trending right now is Elon Musk and Tesla selling his Bitcoin. Because if you didn't know this by now, well, now you know. I'm going to talk about how much he actually sold and why he sold it, and what other cryptocurrencies he's actually still holding instead of Bitcoin. Hey everyone, my name is Randy. Welcome back to the Late Night Grind. Right now on this channel, we're covering the Ripple versus the SEC case, as well as other cryptocurrency news, investment markets, and personal finance. So if any or all these topics interest you, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the Late Night Grind community. Also, if you'd hit that bell notification icon, that way you'll be notified when I release a new video. And also, if you could do a couple of things, I'd appreciate it. Smash the thumbs up button, watch this video all the way to the end, and check out my Patreon, link in the description below. If you do that, I'd greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, let's jump into it. So the big headline news in Bitcoin world is that Elon Musk sold his Bitcoin. Well, he didn't sell all of it. So here's what he said. He was actually on an earnings call for Tesla just the other day, in which he was explaining how Tesla sold 75% of its Bitcoin holdings. Now, he still has a remaining 25%, and according to him, he didn't sell any Dogecoin. And so this kind of sent shockwaves through the crypto world, and somebody on Twitter said, I'm actually kind of surprised, thought that Bitcoin would react a little bit differently to this news. Considering what happened when Elon Musk announced that he first bought Bitcoin, that Bitcoin would basically crash down to about $20,000 or possibly lower. Right now, it seems like the Bitcoin community doesn't really care, at least quite as much. And that might be due in part to what Elon Musk followed up with when he said they really only did this because Tesla needed to ensure liquidity, because right now they're facing some difficult challenges with production, with getting parts and resources from China because of all the COVID lockdowns that are still going on over in China. So basically what they did was they had to put Bitcoin on the chopping block, or at least 75% of it, in order to maintain a liquidity level that Tesla wants. So like I said, he still has 25% of his Bitcoin holdings, and he also made it known that just because they sold 75% of the holdings, that basically shouldn't come as a knock on Bitcoin, and that the company is still open to increasing its Bitcoin holdings in the future. So the sell-off was basically to the tune of about $926 million. He still holds 25% of his Bitcoin he originally purchased, and all of his Dogecoin that Tesla holds. Now the other thing too is Elon Musk personally also holds Bitcoin and Dogecoin, which he didn't mention anything about, and several months ago also mentioned that SpaceX also holds a little bit of cryptocurrency. So no word yet on if they actually sold any of that. Right now he was just talking specifically about Tesla, but seeing what I've been covering with Elon Musk, it wouldn't surprise me if that in a couple of months, once things shake out a little bit more over in China, if he would actually put some of that cash back into cryptocurrencies, especially if Bitcoin sees any kind of price movement surge. Now, this sell-off actually happened in Q2 of this year, so it wasn't exactly recent. Now, Q2 was when some of the biggest drops were actually happening in Bitcoin, so did it correlate with some of the price drops? Did they actually lose their diamond hands, as he had tweeted out last year, and turn into paper hands because of the price drops? He says it was because of the liquidity, but you never know. All right, so now I want to talk about what another huge company just mentioned, and that is Microsoft, because their gaming studio, Mojang Studios, who created Minecraft, both of them came out and said they're going to be banning and not allowing anything to do with NFTs, tokenization, or blockchain on the Minecraft game. Some of their statements that came out basically said something like, because it creates a model of scarcity and exclusion, it kind of goes against what Mojang Studios and the Minecraft gaming experience that they would like people to have. It kind of goes in the opposite direction, or what they called it, the spirit of Minecraft. And they also pointed out that it would be a little bit inconsistent with the joys of long-term success in gaming playing Minecraft. Now, to a degree, I have to agree with him, because a game like Minecraft typically skews towards a younger audience, not exactly 20s and 30-somethings that have excess cash flowing around. That could all of a sudden turn Minecraft into a play-to-earn game, which of course could skew the gameplay. And I understand what they're talking about when they say it goes against the spirit of why Minecraft was created. Now, I do think NFTs and play-to-earn games are going to be part of the future, but trying to incorporate it into existing games, especially hugely popular games that became popular for a reason, not because of things like blockchain or NFTs. I think that future belongs somewhere else, and there's going to be some new games that absolutely explode that capitalize on blockchain technologies and NFTs. And that brings me into my next segment, which is the XRP ledger and why it is trending on Twitter right now. And so speaking of NFTs, tokenization, and the gaming sector on blockchains, well, according to new headlines, the XRP ledger will be a gaming destination. This, according to Quarter Onion Games, which is a developer. They actually have a gaming distribution platform called Embers that is based on the XRP ledger. Now, here's my opinion. I think gaming is going to be on the XRP ledger. I think it's actually going to be very successful. And here's why. If you remember, months ago, back in the winter, if you followed my channel, I talked about how SBI, which is one of Japan's biggest financial services companies, not only are they extremely bullish on Ripple, the fintech company, but on the use case of the XRP ledger. In fact, the president of SBI went on record as saying that the XRP ledger was essentially tailor-made for things like NFTs and tokenizations because of its speed, its interoperability, and a few other things. They thought that within the next 10 years, and this may be very bullish, but in the next 10 years, approximately 10% of the global GDP could be tokenized or NFT'd. And if that's the case, and he's very bullish on the XRP ledger, well, you could be seeing some very interesting things built on top of the XRP ledger. And in my opinion, when you start to see gaming developers talk about the XRP ledger as a gaming destination, yes. Now that you see places like Minecraft banning NFTs and blockchain technologies, there has to be a new home for them. Right now, Ethereum and the Ethereum blockchain is home for a lot of them. However, the XRP ledger situation that's going on is extremely bullish going in that direction. And in fact, in my next video, I'm going to be talking about some technical details that the XRP community is about to vote on that could dramatically expand the NFT sector on the XRP ledger and making it even faster and even cheaper to use and develop on the XRP ledger. So if the biggest financial services company in Japan is bullish on the XRP ledger and it being a perfect destination for tokenization and probably the gaming sector, well, this is going to be something to keep an eye on. But just be careful because the SEC may deem your play-to-earn games a security. So if you are new to my channel, I would like to direct your attention to the community tab where I put up polls up there on a weekly, sometimes a daily basis. I've been putting a lot of polls up there recently. There is a specific poll that I just put out regarding the XRP ledger and the use of NFTs and tokenization on that platform. Just wanted to see and get your thoughts on that. Also, leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you think gaming, if you think play-to-earn games is going to put the XRP ledger in direct competition with Ethereum, because personally, I think it does. Now, this may take a year or two, but nonetheless, keep an eye out for my next video because I'm going to be talking about a little bit of the technicalities that are about to expand the XRP ledger dramatically. All right, guys, and finally, I wanted to point out my Patreon. The link is always in the description below. I put up some fresh content up there the other day talking about another pick. My last two did pretty well. In fact, one of them is still doing really well, and it's still extremely bullish. Probably going to go past the price target that I had for it. So if you want to go check that out, that link is always in the description below, along with many other resources down below, so don't forget to check those out. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end, for smashing that thumbs up button, for checking out my Patreon. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next video.